Being through it before gives me a good idea of what to expect. The difference this year, I had a lot better year and showed a lot more things, and it just gives you a different stock coming into the draft.
You feel like you're much more prepared this year for the NBA and for these workouts?
Definitely. I feel like I've grown just through maturation and working hard. I've grown a lot since the last year.
When you went through this process,
just in a lot of areas, you know, if you paid attention in the season, there's a lot of things.
You're an Indiana kid. Did you ever dream of playing for the Pacers growing up?
Yeah, I've always liked the Pacers. You know, even when I was out in Utah, when they had the Jermaine O'Neal team and those guys with Steven Jackson, you know, I always was a big Pacer fan. As far as dreaming playing for them, you never really think of it. You're just more of a fan of the team.
when you went through the process last year, what did they tell you you needed to work on? And in what areas did you feel, I mean, we saw it during the course of the year.
Continuing to work on my body and shooting the ball, being more consistent and finishing at a higher rate, and just being more of a team player and be better on the defensive end. I feel like I improved a lot on each one.
Is your decision simply based on whether you'll be a first-round draft pick or not? Is that
right now, I really haven't made any concrete thing what I'm going to base a decision off of, because really teams are just starting to get to know you with last week's combine. So for these next 3 weeks, I'll have a better idea.
How hard is this decision to make? I mean, it's a big decision you're making.
It's really hard, but you can feel what you need to do, and you just got to make the best decision for you. Even if it may not something you want to do, and you always got to make the best choice for your family and other people.
If you choose to go to the league, how has Purdue prepared you for this?
Purdue's prepared me in a lot of ways. You know, being a main guy, being a leader. You know, that's those are traits that you can't get just without doing it. You have to do those to become better at it.
What are the positives? What are the benefits of potentially coming back? What do you see as the potential benefits of that?
Just as I said last year, you know, we want to win a national championship. We always go back to Purdue, and that's going to be our goal, and that's how we will carry ourselves, just like we tried to last year.
As teams obviously analyze you through this process, what are you analyzing? What's in your data set that you're trying to gather the information to make the right decision?
Really just how teams see me, and if they feel like I'm someone that they would want to be as part of their organization. Because, you know, on their end, it is a really big business, so they got to make a good investment.
You got any other workouts scheduled this week coming up with teams?
I have Brooklyn on Thursday.
What kind of timeline do you have for making a decision?
I'll probably make my decision a day or two before the deadline, because I have a workout May 22nd, so I'll make it probably right around there.
What skills do you think that you could bring a franchise like the Pacers?
I feel like I can bring that grit. You know, as I said earlier, a lot of the older Pacers teams, like with Jermaine O'Neal, David West, guys like that, you know, that just really came out and competed around our test. I feel like I can bring that back. And just being a Hoosier, you know, there's a lot of support here as far as growing up here.
Not too many years ago, you were a kid living on the streets outside this building, you know, around here.
Yeah.
What's it mean to now be on the floor here with a chance to show off your skills to the Pacers?
It's huge. It's just being on the other side of the fence is something that you don't think you will ever do. It's just like you said, it's a dream. I never really thought about playing, but it was more of just being a fan. So it's surreal. At the same moment, you got to stay in the moment. You got to stay here.
How much fun is it to be out here with some of the other best college basketball players in the country and get to? I mean, it's work, but it's got to be fun too, right?
Yeah, it's what you want to do. Play against the best. That's how you find out what you need to improve on. If you don't play against good competition, you will never find out your weaknesses.
Biggie, what have you done to slim down?
Just continuing working, just as I've always done. You know, there's no big change. It's just staying on the same process.
Same diet?
Same diet and everything. And I work out in Orlando on the 22nd. I believe you asked for Orlando.
What kind of feedback are you getting so far from the NBA people?
The biggest feedback I've got, you know, you went back to school. That was a good decision. You played well, and you showed a lot of things, and we liked how your game has grown, and so things along that alleyway.
How do you feel playing it this way?
I feel good, you know, moving well, and it just helps me compete night in, night out basis.
What did Larry Bird have to say to you down there?
Nothing, just how the workout process was on his end of it, just like, guys can get tired, bunching them together and things like that.
Have you lost weight since the season ended?
Yeah.
How much?
Like 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Is there a target weight you're looking to get to?
I'm pretty much at a target weight I want to be. It's just redefining my body at this point.
Caleb, why did you decide not to play in the games at the Combine?
Just as the spot I was in, they invited me not to play. So, I mean, when you're you have a good season, things like that, you know, they try to keep it open for guys that still need to show some things. They feel like, or that didn't get to show them as well during the season, so they leave it open for those type of guys.
What do you feel like NBA teams like most about you right now?
My ability to rebound, my ability to stretch the floor from the three-point distance.
Has the longer three-point line, are you pretty comfortable with that?
Yeah.
Do you keep track of what other guys are doing, whether they're signing or not anything?
No, just try to stay on focus on my own path.
Is it even possible to put a percentage on the likelihood of your returning, you know, or going into the draft? Is it even possible to?
Yeah, I mean, the likelihood, like I said, is just I just started to go through this NBA process, so I mean, it would take news to make me leave Purdue. So I'm at Purdue right now. I'm still enrolled. I'm still taking classes. The decision would be to leave Purdue, not to go with the NBA, if you're getting what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if they tell you, hey, you're going to be a first-round pick, is that what sways you to enter the draft?
I mean, yeah, it would. You know, any kid that wants to be in that wants to play in the NBA, and you hear something like that, you should take it as an opportunity. But at the same time, guys like Duncan, guys like Klay Thompson, Steph, you know, they've spent 3 years in college, so there's no rush. It's just more of me feeling sure that team is serious about me and has actually a plan for me.
It almost sounds, though, that you're more inclined to go back in college this year than you were last year in your thought process. Is that accurate?
Yeah, you could say that was fair. That's fair. It was just more of, I'm not in a rush this year. I'm just more trying to figure out what I'm doing. And it's like I keep saying, it's still early. It's 2 weeks in.
Did the experience of Purdue this year change the way you look at being a college basketball player?
No, just more the maturation through myself, just becoming more mature about things and losing a sense of entitlement.
Matt said about a month ago that all the feedback are you getting any sort of communication from them along those lines?
Yeah, I'm getting that too. You know, guys that I've talked to, none of them said go back to school, but you know, there's things I want to do and there's goals I want to meet. If our goals meet the same that I talk to NBA people, then it'll be my time.
You're just a semester away from graduating. How much will academics play?
It won't play much into it because I'm taking summer classes regardless if I'm there or not this summer. And as far as that, you know, I'm not too far from it. So, I mean, that won't weigh into it.
What are your summer classes? What are your summer classes?
Right now, I'm gonna take a math class and possibly a Spanish class. I gotta take the test for that still.
When you're done with summer school, how close will you be to how many hours?
I'll just need my next year and I'll graduate.
One more year. 2 semesters?
So yeah, after my fall semester, and then like only 8 hours. So not a full 12 and 12.
Is it important to you to make sure you get that college degree?
Yeah, it's really important. There's no reason to be this close and not go get it, especially when it's been paid for. You know, I gotta take advantage of things like that.
How many teams talk to you as an
14.
You all ask the same questions?
They all start the same.
Any sense of what the biggest thing they want to see from you is, what the thing that they want you to prove to them is?
Just being able to shoot it consistently from the NBA 3 in these workouts, that's the biggest thing because a lot of my productivity this season analytically and everything was, you know, second to none. So, I mean, there's nothing else I can show on the court as far as that goes. So they don't want to see anything. They just want to see it in person, get to meet me and bring me in, things like that.
Did today's shooting feel good? It seemed like you got in a groove after that start.
Yeah, I got into a groove. You know, I had to stop for a little bit, you know, when we were shooting free throws because I had the guard shoot first. But once I got my groove, I feel like I shot it all right.
What's your position in the NBA?
Really, the NBA's moved to where a lot of things are positionless basketball. It's a flow and it's a game. Like if you watch a lot of the better teams they play with, anyone they can put on the court, you know, dribble, pass, shoot, rebound, defend, and they're going to put you in, things like that. So I can play against a 4, I can play against a 5, and eventually want to get to the point where I can guard a 3, but that's just going to take time to practice.
Are there any guys that you model your game after or think that you compare well to?
No one I really model my game after. I just try to take more of a mentality similar to guys like Westbrook, guys like Draymond Green, guys that are just, you know, junkyard dogs that try to get after you every possession. That's more of what I try to model my game off of. Players, not exact skills.
Two more questions. You seem pretty good at pick and roll basketball. Is there any aspect of the
There's a lot. The mid game suits my game a lot right now, just as far as the movement of small ball. And I'm considered an undersized guy that can shoot, and also, I can bang with the 5. So I believe that helps teams tremendously if you got a guy that can be a horse, but then also be on the other side and dribble, be a playmaker, make good decisions, make decisions with the ball, and knock down corner threes off pick and rolls.
last question?
No, I didn't do it because I just don't. The pinch test really doesn't benefit me well because, I used to be 350 pounds, so I have a lot of extra skin. So a lot of what they pull is skin. So that's why I just prefer doing the DEX. It kind of takes it that way.